All right, we begin this edition with the first statement that's coming in from BJP stalwart LK Advani responding to the Bharat Ratna honor, expressing humility in accepting the recognition. In fact, reading out from that statement that's been put out by LK Advani, who says, and I quote, "With utmost humility and gratitude, I accept the Bharat Ratna that has been conferred on me today." All right, we have our senior executive editor Abhishek Kapoor on the phone line. Abhishek, if you can take us through that detailed statement that's been put out by LK Advani after being conferred Bharat Ratna.
So, Samiksha, he is accepting the award with utmost humility and gratitude is what he says. And then he says that this is not an honor for him as a person, but for the ideals and principles that he lives. And in the truest spirit of the RSS ideology, he recalls how he became a Swayam Sevak at the age of 14. And then he says, my life has been about my nation. As the RSS motto goes, Idam Namam, which is your life is not for you but for your nation. Then he remembers two persons he closely worked in the Sangh family. He remembers Pandit Deendayal Upadhyay and Atal Bihari Vajpayee. And then he expresses heartfelt gratitude to every Swayam Sevak and who came in touch or contact with him through his working life and journey. And then he recalls his wife, late Kamala Advani. And then, of course, he thanks Prime Minister Modi and President Droupadi Murmu, actually President Droupadi Murmu and Prime Minister Modi in that order. And then he says, of course, may our great country progress to the pinnacle of greatness and glory. So, Advani is someone who's not just credited with bringing the BJP to power, but also to make the right-wing ideology acceptable to the English-speaking masses in many ways. He would always say that his process of thinking was always in English, while Vajpayee happened to be the Hindi poet, and Vajpayee the leader, and Advani the nuts and bolts organization man. It was because of the Advani years that we saw at that time the second rung of leadership emerge in the BJP, of which Prime Minister Narendra Modi is the finest example, perhaps taking the party to a level where back-to-back it has come to power twice, and looking at the possibility of a third term this summer. So I think it's an achievement well-deserved for a political life well-lived in terms of having contributed to mainstreaming centrist staging of the not just right-wing ideological perspective, but bringing BJP and the Hindutva politics centrist stage. And from 1980, when the BJP was formed, it's been a short life in which it in fact came to power first in 1996 for 13 days, then for 13 months, and then completing the term of Vajpayee years of 4.5+ years. Did not complete the full term because of the preponement of elections. And then, of course, now 10 years of the Modi era. So I think much of the credit of broad-basing the acceptability of the BJP and the RSS and the Sangh ideology in electoral terms goes to Advani. And, of course, it the conversation cannot end without mentioning of the Rath Yatra that Advani began in 1989, which has culminated with the inauguration and Pran Pratishtha of the Ram Temple in Ayodhya at the hands of Narendra Modi. Incidentally, Narendra Modi was the charioteer of Advani, having charted the journey of the Rath from Somnath onwards. So it's but natural and befitting that the same Narendra Modi now is Prime Minister when Bharat Ratna is bestowed on LK Advani for his contribution to India in general and to India's politics in particular, and even more specifically to the right wing and Sangh Parivar.
Right. Abhishek, stay with us. Like you were telling us about the Rath Yatra movement that LK Advani embarked. Also talk to us about the political journey of LK Advani all through these years and the kind of work that LK Advani did when it comes to the grassroots levels and making BJP what it is, what we see today.
So remember, he was born in the then Karachi of Sindh, and which is now Pakistan. He is a post-partition migrant. If you look at it in 1947, when he came, his family came to Gandhidham in Kutch, and then onwards his working life in Delhi and wherever as a Swayam Sevak and a Pracharak, you travel around the country as it happens in the RSS. So his days in the organizer as a columnist. He was, in fact, a columnist for reviewing Bollywood films, and his days as the BJP chief, as I was mentioning, the nuts and bolts organization man. It was his work that really shepherded the BJP from the sidelines of Indian politics, where they got 2 seats in 1984, to getting 180 plus seats in 1991 elections, and then before that a coalition with the VP Singh government, and then ultimately, of course, coming to power on its own. First, of course, in coalition in the NDA 1 era, and then subsequently, of course, there is NDA 2, but BJP has commanded full majority on its own. Also, a very important contribution of Advani to Indian politics has been that since the time he took over as president of the BJP, the Congress has never got a majority on its own. And that really gives you an idea of the kind of seminal contribution insofar as right-wing politics and Advani's contribution to downfall of BJP, not just the rise of the not just rise of the BJP, but the downfall of the Congress party is also concerned.
Brace yourselves for a revolutionary leap into the world of news with the Republic World app. This is not just an app, viewers. It's a direct conduit to a world of news delivered with unparalleled authority and integrity right at your fingertips. Republic World app is your gateway to the latest updates, live streams, and the debates that have become the hallmark of our journalistic prowess. Download Republic World app, available on Google Play Store and Apple App Store.
Brace yourselves for a revolutionary leap into the world of news with the Republic World app. We are not merely presenting a news app. We at Republic TV are ushering in a new era of digital news consumption. The Republic World mobile app has the essence of power of breaking news and the heartbeat of our impactful shows seamlessly integrated into a singular dynamic platform for you. Join us, viewers, in an experience that goes beyond conventional news reporting. Don't merely witness the news, become a part of it. Download the Republic World app, now available on both the Google Play Store and the Apple App Store.
Brace yourselves for a revolutionary leap into the world of news with the Republic World app. This is not just an app, viewers. It's a direct conduit to a world of news delivered with unparalleled authority and integrity right at your fingertips. Republic World app is your gateway to the latest updates, live streams, and the debates that have become the hallmark of our journalistic prowess. Download Republic World app, available on Google Play Store and Apple App Store.